Welcome to episode 151. Jim Thompson, from $1,000 to the Relocation King of the World. This is an outline of episode 151. There are 4 reasons why we study Jim Thompson. First, he's one of the many Americans who made self-made billionaire status in Hong Kong. Second, he's the Relocation King of the World. Third, he started his business with $1,000. Fourth, he holds the world record for the number of push-ups for all self-made billionaires. Let us meet Jim Thompson.
I actually had 500 in my account, my bank account, and then I traded in the ticket. They gave me another 400 or 500, so I ended up having, between the two of them, I had about 1,000. I just had a dream or a hope that I could get a company going. I didn't have a vision, as people say, because people always think you have a vision and you fulfill it. Because when you're small, there's so many things you have to accomplish that the vision is, can I make my payroll next week? And then you can't think too far beyond that.
Jim Thompson was born in Jersey City, New Jersey in 1940. His father was a naval officer who never went to college.
And Jim Thompson also said that if he weren't in logistics, well, he might have been a pilot.
In 1960, he graduated Bachelor of Science in Aeronautical Engineering from San Jose State University in California. Here's a map of San Jose. In his commencement speech in 2011 at San Jose State University, he said he was an average student and he took off his junior year to travel around the world.
To start with, I was a pretty average student. I had a 2.7 grade point average. After my junior year, I took a year off with travel around the world on a shoestring. We didn't have much money. We went Europe, we went Middle East, Yemen, Pakistan, India, Far East, everywhere. And when I came back to school, I had this completely different value system. What I had seen overseas made me realize that I had to get back over when I graduated. So I completed my graduation and I went back to Japan right after I graduated.
In 1965, American Jim Thompson made a bold decision while living in Japan. He cashed in his return plane ticket and used the money to start his own business. With $1,000, he set up a moving company.
This is a map of Hong Kong.
It was a very successful period in the beginning, but it was really when we established our headquarters here in Hong Kong that we took off. I think that Asia was just developing in those years, back in the late 60s and 70s.
To $1 million in revenues in just 5 years.
One of the things we've learned as we've expanded our company globally is that every city or every country in which we operate has its own unique features, but Hong Kong is the place that seems to have it all together. There is no corruption here as we face in many countries. There's not a lot of bureaucracy here, and that saves us, makes it ease of doing business. And of course there's so many other features that make Hong Kong, the rule of law in particular, it means we can operate our business very successfully. And we were fortunate to be operating here, and we built a professional service that hadn't existed here at that time. And that allowed us to grow very rapidly, first from our Hong Kong base throughout Asia, throughout Southeast Asia, and then from our Hong Kong base into the United States and to other parts of the world.
Door to a fast-developing marketplace.
The China factor has come in the last 20 or 30 years and has been a big positive for Hong Kong and for the businesses here. So many of the businesses, if not most of the businesses, have a big part of their business being done in China.
Since 1965, he has been a permanent resident of Hong Kong.
Logistics is often seen as a hardy traveller through the twists and turns of economic fortunes, but Jim Thompson's secret has been to monetize all aspects of the business. And
we were in a specialized field of the relocation of families initially, but now we do many other kind of warehousing activity, including high fashion distribution type thing for cosmetics and other things, but we do all kinds of logistics work. But we feel that there's opportunities everywhere and people are coming to us asking us for help.
Now his company, Crown Worldwide, is celebrating 50 years in Hong Kong. Just how big is Crown Worldwide? Well, it's in 55 countries, 250 locations, and 5,000 employees.
First of all, my name is Jim Thompson, and I live in Hong Kong, and I started a company exactly 50 years ago this year in the logistics business.
Crown Worldwide is now the largest privately held logistics company in the world.
with the company he founded 50 years ago in Hong Kong going from strength to strength.
Because we've expanded globally around the world, we've seen all the cities and places we could be, but this is the best place I've seen of any of the cities to operate a business from.
Jim Thompson, the push-up king. At age 77, he did 77 push-ups in front of his employees in Hong Kong headquarters. My gosh, he is fit.
An attempt to do one push-up for each of those years. Okay, here we go. Try 77. Here we go, Jim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Anyhow, so the message is we all have to stay fit and be healthy for the rest of our lives, right, girls?
Of course.
And anybody else want to try it?
Crown Worldwide is the world's largest relocation firm. He started with moving furniture in Yokohama, Japan.
It's in the removals and packing business for people's furniture. There is no other company in our business that has a network like we do.
Now he moves million-dollar artworks for museums. What have I learned today? 57 years ago, an aeronautical engineering student with $1,000 working capital has built the world's biggest relocation empire. In the 1960s, Jim Thompson was moving furniture. Now he's moving everything, including museums. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your comments and questions below. My next video will be Jim Thompson, 10 Lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.